Congratulations! You've just been promoted. Senior translator at one of Tokyo's top international law firms. 5 years of pressure, late nights, weekend shifts, typing until your fingers go numb. It pays off. Your name is on the firm's website now. A real office, not a cubicle, even a plant. Life is good. Life is stable. Life is exactly what you planned. Then you meet him. It begins at a client dinner. Your firm represents some of the most powerful businessmen in Japan, which means private dining rooms you didn't know existed, lacquered walls, sake that costs more than your monthly rent, and him at the head of the table, a suit that fits too well, like it was made for him and no one else. His name is Rayuki Tanaka. Officially, he runs a real estate development company. Unofficially, that part comes later. He's charming. That's what no one explains about men like this. They're not frightening at first. They're precise, magnetic. He remembers your name after one introduction. He listens when you translate. Really listens. As if it matters. He sends a car to take you home. Effortless. Not intrusive. The next day, a message. The dinner was better because you were there. You go on a date. Then another. He takes you somewhere without a menu. The chef decides for you. Every dish is right. Every time. It should feel perfect. It almost does. But something is off. You feel it before you can name it. You notice how rooms shift when he enters. Conversations tighten. Men sit straighter, speak more carefully. You see the tattoos just beneath the collar, never fully visible. Controlled. Deliberate. You look him up. There's almost nothing, which feels worse than something. So you ask, calmly, over dinner, what do you actually do? He doesn't hesitate. Not everything, he says, but enough. No flinch. No denial. Just attention. Watching your face. He tells you he won't lie. Says he respects you too much. It sounds honest. It feels measured. This is the moment. You recognize it. A quiet fork in the road. No audience. No noise. Just pressure. Sharp and immediate. The kind that doesn't wait. You understand what happens next will hold. You don't rush. You don't react. You decide. You say no. Not dramatically. No tears. No speech. You fold your napkin. Place it on the table. Tell him you can't do this. You wish him well. Then you leave. It's clean. Simple. Final. At home, you sit in the dark. You let the silence settle. Part of you thinks this was the best decision you've ever made. Another part knows it may be the most dangerous. Both feel true. You don't resolve it. You don't need to. For a while, nothing happens. Weeks pass. You tell yourself it's over. He accepted it. You move forward. Work fills the space. A difficult contract. A visit to your parents. Routine returns, piece by piece. Almost convincing. Then the flowers arrive. White chrysanthemums. No note. Your assistant assumes a mistake. You don't. In Japan, they mean one thing. You throw them away. Quietly. You don't explain. After that, you start noticing patterns. Small ones. The same face on the subway. Twice. A car outside your building that lingers too long. A feeling that doesn't leave. Low constant. Instinctive. You're being watched. You don't know by whom. You're not sure it matters. You adjust. Routes change. Timing shifts. You memorize your building, lights, routines, habits. You learn what normal looks like, so you can spot when it isn't. You sleep with your phone within reach. Always charged. Always close. You don't go to the police. You understand the system well enough. Reporting him would start something you can't control. It might help. It might not. It might make things worse first. You don't take that gamble. Instead, you think. Carefully. You contact a lawyer outside your firm. No conflicts. No exposure. A small, discreet practice. You were referred quietly. You document everything. Every flower. Every sighting. Every message. Every date from the beginning. You build a record. Not emotional. Not reactive. Precise. A timeline of a clean exit. A pattern of behavior. Something that holds up if it needs to. You also reach out to a consular contact. Someone outside this system. You don't ask for help. Not yet. You just make sure your situation exists somewhere beyond it. It's slow work, unremarkable, quiet, but it matters. Because men like him expect panic. They expect noise. You give them neither. You stay measured, controlled, predictable in a way they can't use. He reaches out once, indirectly, a message through someone you both know. Polite, controlled. He says he understands your decision, says he respects it, says he hopes you feel safe. That last line lands differently. It's not reassurance. It's information. You make another decision. You're leaving Tokyo. Not fleeing. Leaving. There's a difference. And it matters to you. You apply for a transfer to Singapore. Professional reasons. True enough. You tell almost no one. You sublease your apartment. No farewell. No loose ends. The night before your flight, you allow yourself 1 hour. Just fear. Nothing else. You sit with it. Let it move through you. Then you stand, make tea, and finish packing. At the airport, you expect something. You don't know what. A voice. A presence. A hand on your shoulder. Nothing happens. You clear security. Board the plane. Take your seat. Close your eyes. For the first time in months, your shoulders lower. Not completely, but enough. You land in Singapore at dawn. The air is warm, heavy. It smells like rain. You take a taxi to your service department. Stand by the window. Watch the city wake up. Slowly, carefully, you feel something return. Yourself. The new life holds. You're good at what you do. Demand follows. Within a year, you're handling regional expansion for major clients. The work is sharp. The pace suits you. You earn more. You build real friendships. You start running in the mornings. Something you always postponed. Not anymore. You don't forget what happened. You're not supposed to. But it shifts. It moves from the front of your mind to somewhere further back. Still present. Just not in control. You think about that dinner. The question. The answer. The moment in between. You consider the other version. The one where you stay. Where you explain it away. Where you tell yourself you can manage it. That it's worth it. A lot of people choose that version. A lot of them learn what it costs. You didn't. You saw clearly. You acted early. You left clean. It didn't look dramatic. It didn't feel heroic. It was quiet. Controlled. Final. Folding a napkin at the right time. 2 years later, you see his name again. News report. An international financial investigation. Assets frozen. Associates arrested. He's cooperating. Which means pressure found him. The structure around him is breaking. Slowly. Publicly. You read the article once. Then close it. There's work to finish. A contract due by the end of the day. Afternoon light settles across your desk. Your coffee is still warm. Everything is exactly where it should be. That's the story. Not what you escaped. What you chose. It isn't about the Yakuza. Or Japan. Not really. It's about clarity. The ability to see something as it is. And act before the cost of seeing becomes too high. Before you're too deep to leave without damage. You weren't reckless. You weren't naive. You stepped close to something dangerous the way people often do. Gradually. Reasonably. One decision at a time. The difference is simple. One moment of honesty. You asked the question most people avoid. You accepted the answer most people soften. And you left. That's it. That's the whole thing. Knowing when to fold your napkin and walk.